Hey everyone, my name is Kumo and this is my reaction to the 7th episode of Citrus. So, in the last episode, May's father, came and went, and now we have a new character that'll be showing up in this episode. Somebody from Yuzu's past, so going from a character from May's past, and now to a character from Yuzu's past, so we'll see how this goes. And judging by this first frame, we're in for a pretty good first scene, so let's begin in 3, 2, 1, play. Of course, May is involved with this, and I don't know exactly what's happening, but it's great. Whatever it is, it's high quality. Yes, you can. I mean, there's no limits here. Just go for it. All of it. Was that really a dream? Oh, wow. Quite similar to my dreams, actually. Like, frighteningly similar to my dreams. Though I would be more, I'd be more May in the dream, but, you know, aside from that. Yeah, far more interesting than studying, that's for sure. Yeah, that bear. Yeah, I think the new girl is named Matsuri. I think I saw her on the MyAnimeLIst page. That's what I usually do before I watch a new episode that that I'm reacting to. I just kind of skim the MyAnimeLIst page for the names to refresh myself. Because it's very awkward giving commentary when you can't remember characters' names. And I sometimes see new characters when I do that. Still waiting for them though. Yeah, in the end of last episode we saw that that's not always how Matsuri's looked. From her picture of her and Yuzu, she clearly, you know, dyed her hair at some point. Love or lie? I mean, to be fair, it's hard to stay focused when you're, you know, with such a beautiful girl, but... Yeah, at least you can do that much. Yeah, it's you, mostly. Yeah, more importantly, the handholding, that's what's really on her mind. You could always ask her, you know, what she's thinking, what she's feeling. She's not going to be expelled. We already had that plotline. Oh? Oh. Oh, she really is going for it. Well, at least a hug. Which is still nice. Yeah, please do. You know, when you whisper that in her ear, it's not fair. Yeah, we could even study the human anatomy while we're at it. Not really the answer she was looking for. I I beg to differ. Wow, poor Yuzu. Getting sisters owned. Though it's pretty obvious she didn't completely mean that. She was saying that to herself as well as you. Not exactly the issue, no. uh, Yeah, there she is. I thought I saw her a second ago. Wasn't sure. You know, I think you two are talking about different things. Like, completely different things. I recognize that girl. Well, adapting it to May's movements isn't easy. Those state-of-the-art graphics, though. I recognize that bubblegum popping. Yep. That voice, though. I'm not sure how fitting I think that voice is, but I guess it's fine. I mean, she's fine. I guess you could call her that. You know, before I got a real emote. And her hair's a different color, too. So she's only in middle school, okay. Yeah, specifically all for you. And I did. Where's the fun in that? Very weird girl. Holy shit, dude. She just came out with that. Yeah, compensated dating. I mean, I knew that was where that was going, but... Uh... Yeah, it's kind of person she is, of course. I'm gonna give you a stern talking to. And I don't think she's listening. Do you really? That's very rude. It's like, you two are very close. Yeah, very strict one. Yeah, lots of Yuri happens. Yes, very true. Don't choke, Yuzu. I mean, depends on where you live, really. You also want to ditch her. Yes, give me my phone back. No. I got more important things to do. Yeah, I'm sure it's gonna get through to her. Yeah, I think so. Is she not? Oh, wow. It's pretty good. Yep. Gotta make her little sister proud. So much confusion. Tadaima. Well, at least you're here for me, Bear. I know I can count on you. Mama. Of course they go to karaoke. What else would they do? So much for shopping. That's a Rem. Come over here. What? Oh, she has a sister? I mean, we might have already known that, but... Wow. You apparently don't seem to realize the kind of girl Matsuri is. Whereas Harume does. It's dirty money. Very dirty money. But not as dirty as what's about to happen. Is that obvious? Way to play it cool there. He's right in front of me. Right below me, more like it. And getting closer. But yeah, now it's Yuzu's turn to go through this, now that Mei had hers earlier. Big sister, little sister. Well, can you blame her? She's gorgeous. Damn it, Yuzu. It's a roleplay thing we do, don't mind it. I was. I also sleep with her, bathe with her. Yes. Well, they're getting there. Again, I beg to differ. Well, just leave that to Mei. That's... that timing. You're not cheating on me, right? Because I know if you will. I'll know if you do. Yeah, my cheating senses were tingling. I need help. Please come immediately. Wow, she does look a lot better after hearing Mei's voice. And she can see just how much he loves her. Yeah, who uses a payphone? It's still special. I mean, Matsuri is pretty cute as well, don't get me wrong, but that just... that personality is a bit of a problem. Yeah, she doesn't want your filthy money, though. That's the problem. Of course she spots Mei in a crowd. Even though she's never met her before. Just seeing her in a picture a couple times, you know. Can still easily pinpoint her. Yeah, she's convinced. Well, and then they go for the kiss. Yeah, that was gonna get a reaction of May. Now she's on the other side of this, but now that May can actually complain at all, because she's the one that straight up said, "We're sisters and nothing more," but it's gonna bother her nonetheless. Please get off me. Yeah, like May, for instance. As if the relationship wasn't rocky enough as it was, now this has gotta be thrown in there. Is May even gonna bring the subject up at all? Just kind of cuddling her bear for support. I love the way she said that. Yeah, barely in the top 100, but you did it. Is this really May? Just fondling that bear. This is not what you actually want to bring up, May. Just ask her about it. I love you, May. She wants to talk about it, but she can't bring herself to bring it up directly. She just kind of ease her way into it. And then she suddenly kissed me. She left. Oh, no, she's there. Getting a bit, Yeah, but that was before you, did things with other girls. Yeah, that's a concern here. Yeah, it's completely normal for a bit of fondling between sisters. I don't know what you're talking about. Hey, don't question it. I'm so glad you're still alive. Because you were with a very dangerous girl. Like with her lips, for instance. Yeah. She clearly does not know what Yu's has been doing these past 6 episodes. Yeah, but, you know, when you say that... You don't know about that. I'm sure we'll get there someday. Yeah. She's gonna mess up your relationship with me. She's not gonna show up at the school, is she? She's really gonna stand out. Well, of course she'd be at school. Who cares about rules and all that? In front of everyone, too. Just leave, please. I don't know, May. This is gonna be drama maximum level. Because she already does not like this girl. And now she's, you know, an intruder, basically. This is gonna get ugly quickly, isn't it? Not what we're talking about, though. Uh, you know, you have phones, you can work that out through them. That really is an extremely stupid rule, but whatever. Bye-bye. And of course, Yuzu and Mei still not talked about what Mei saw. Yuzu doesn't even know that Mei saw it. So, hopefully they deal with that at some point. Sooner rather than later. It's really only a matter of time before that girl ends up in jail. At least this was real life. Somebody knocked over a sign. Oh, you see the world in third person? Interesting. Yeah, the girl definitely has issues. You know, if anyone's empty, I think it was you. Yeah, because you totally won't do that to Yuzu. But yeah, Matsuri, definitely a problem. Though it was cute, you know, Mei with the bear. And just kind of playing with his little paws. Wanting to bring up the subject, but not really being able to. And once again, kind of continuing that pattern of whenever Mei's upset, she just kind of goes after Yuzu. Trying to make her break her plate. Yeah, even in the ED, you have her snuggling with the bear. Yeah. I assume once the, you know, the situation with Matsuri gets resolved is when we'll get the two silver-haired girls from the opening. That's usually how the show goes. So that was the 7th episode of Citrus. And this episode, Matsuri, yeah, she's joined the show. She's a bit of a problem, to say the least. You had Yuzu hanging out with Harumin at the arcade. You had Yuzu kind of venting about her life, but Harumin not really getting what she was talking about. She was not talking about the video game at all. But I don't think Yuzu's really told Harumin exactly what's going on with Mei. Hopefully she does at some point. I'm sure Harumin could help her out with that if she did. But anyway, that's where they met Matsuri. Was apparently just hitting random locations hoping to stumble upon her instead of just doing the, you know, the common sense thing of calling her and saying, hey, you want to hang out sometime? But that's just far too normal for Matsuri. The special little snowflake she is. And so they were hanging out. Harumin's obviously very wary of Matsuri because she knows the kind of person she is. Whereas Yuzu doesn't really. Yuzu's far too nice and naive, and yeah, it's gonna cause a problem. It has caused a problem. Because after Harumin left, Yuzu and Matsuri were alone together. Then you have Mei walk in because, you know, Matsuri spots Mei in the crowd first who she's never met, rather than Yuzu, who lives with her and is sisters with her, didn't spot her at all. And so yeah, then that's when Matsuru's like, hey, I'm gonna kiss her in front of her sister to, to add more drama to the formula, basically. And she did, and Mei has not brought up the subject. Although that was a very cute and funny scene. When Mei and Yuzu were alone together, Mei had the bear, was just kind of playing with it, trying to comfort herself with it. She kept bringing up topics to Yuzu to talk to her. Yuzu would respond, and then Mei would just, not respond back, just like the conversation's over, continue playing with the bear. Then she would bring up a new conversation to Yuzu and just stop after Yuzu responded and just kept doing that. And she's like, what is this, some new form of teasing? But yeah, just because those weren't what Mei actually wanted to talk about. That was that thing. That was what that was about. And of course, actually I forgot to mention this, but at the beginning, Yuzu was like, hey Mei, what was that kiss about? What meaning was there behind it? She's like, oh, there's no meaning, we're both girls, we're both sisters, we can't be doing such things. And then the scene with Yuzu holding the plate, she did such things. Because Mei doesn't actually believe what she says, she's just telling herself that as much as she's telling Yuzu that. She still wants the same thing Yuzu wants when you get real down to it. But Mei is a more serious person, so she's not going to do things that she feels she shouldn't, feels would be, bad for the school, bad for her grandfather's reputation, all of that. And Matsuri just goes to the school, asks Yuzu out for a date, has no problem trespassing. That's when Mei and Matsuri first met, so there's a little bit less conflict there than I was expecting. Matsuri just kind of left more passively than I thought she would. Of course, she kicked the sign afterwards. I was like, hey, somebody kicked the sign. I don't know who it was. It just kind of ran off, but you should probably get on that. That was that. So, I'll probably get that date next episode. And, yeah, hopefully Mei and Yuzu do have a talk about what happened, because this is quite similar to the incident between Himiko and Mei. Well, a little bit different, because Yuzu didn't actually see that. She just heard it from Himiko later on. It's kind of a combination of that and the kiss with the one teacher. Kind of a little bit of a jumbled situation, like kind of combine those two things. Except it's now on the other, flipped on the other side. But still, regardless, they need to talk about it at some point, so hopefully they do. Thank you for watching, and thank you Cnouki, as well as everyone else, for doing what you can to support the channel. It means a lot to me, and I hope we can continue to grow the channel together. If you want to do more to support the channel, then you can become a patron on my Patreon and get cool rewards like early access to certain videos. Have a good one.